previously during my bike trip across Japan. After spending a few weeks in Mie, I finally crossed over to Wakayama, to the city of Shingu. Here I spent 2 days exploring the famous Kumano Sanzan, 3 of the most important shrines of the Kumano Jinja. From Shingu, I spent roughly a week cycling across Route 42, which runs along the coastline all the way to Wakayama City, and stopped by some of the best coastal views I've ever seen during this trip. So in this video, I'll be taking you guys along and showing you guys some of the beautiful coast sides of Wakayama. Alright guys, welcome back. So the first place I'll be going to, I forgot the name, but it's something like Haseiwa Rock. Oh no, it says on my map, Hashiguiwa Rocks. But yeah, anyways, it's like this line of rocks that's right out the coastline. It's considered a UNESCO site, so it's definitely worth going to. And I have about 25 more kilometers to get there. I usually hate cycling through tunnels, but this one's not that bad. It's pretty well lit. This is a pedestrian-only tunnel, so there's no cars. Yeah, this one's alright. The waters are so blue. Man, it's such a refreshing environment to be in. I just passed Taiji, I think that's the city name. And yeah, heading towards the south to Kushimoto. Today is such nice conditions for cycling. It's like kind of cloudy, so the sun's not like burning your skin. And I'm cycling along the coastline, so there's like this really nice sea breeze coming in, and the water looks really nice. It's like a shade of blue I haven't seen before during this trip. And then there's like mountains in the back. Yeah, just really nice scenery, really nice weather, and most importantly, no slopes. It's been flat the whole time. Yeah, today's a good day. So I've just entered Kushimoto Town, which is the southernmost town in the main Japan island. Wow, it's like really shallow waters, all these rocks, and all these tides bumping into the rocks. I think I'll fly the drone. So I was changing gears and suddenly my chain came off. I don't think it'll be a hard thing to fix, but I'm in the middle of the street, so it's kind of dangerous. Let's see if I can fix this. Come on, come on. All right, it's back on, I think, almost. Oh, car's coming. Yeah. All right, we're good. Whew. That kind of scared me a little bit. All right, let's keep going. Finally made it to Hashiguiwa Rocks. Look at that. That is incredible. It seems like you can walk down there, so let's go ahead and take a look. Stop by Family Mart for a quick ice cream break. Just gonna chill in the shade for a little bit and then continue my journey. So Kushimoto, where I am now, is the southernmost town of the Honshu Island, the main Japan island. And so the next place we're going to is the southern tip of Kushimoto, which will be the southernmost part of the main Japan island. There's a separate island over there called Kioshima. such a nice view. I think I'm here, but it's like a campsite. Let me try going over there. Ooh, we are here. We did it. Finally, I made it to the southern tip of Japan's main island. Just flew the drone earlier and this place looks incredible. I'm so glad I made the effort to come all the way here because it was pretty out of the way, but definitely worth it and time to call it a day. It's been a pretty long day. From here, I'm gonna be heading over to Esumi Station, which is 10-15 kilometers away, so not too bad. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing some editing, so I won't be going out, so I'll see you guys the day after. And good morning. It is currently 10 a.m. I just checked out of Umi no Oyado, got my bags out and my bike. Now it's time to do some preparations and get back on the road. So the place I stayed at last night is much better than I thought. It kind of took me by surprise. I think you call it a minpaku, which is like a Japanese style guest house. And it's my first time staying at one actually. The communal space was really wide and had lots of tables and chairs, but the view was incredible. I think I paid around 3,000 yen per night, but that view probably cost more than that. And with that being said, my next destination is Shirahama, which is about 47 kilometers from here. And just like yesterday, I'll be cycling along the coastline and showing you guys some of Wakayama's beautiful sceneries. We are here at the first destination, Lover's Cape. Nice successful drone flight to warm up the day. Now I'm off to the next destination. So this whole time in Wakayama, I've been cycling on this road called Road 42, and I've been stopping by a couple of places here and there to show you guys, but to be honest, everywhere on this road has just really nice views. The whole time that I've been cycling, I've just had this really nice view of the coastline, all the rock formations, the high tides. Yeah, this is like the perfect place for cycling and even for like road trips. Is this really the right way? Quite the odd turn. Whoa, shoot. Came through like this really narrow forest route. There's a lot of bugs. There might be some wild animals. This is the right way. So it's that way. What? Is this really the right way? The scenery just completely changed. I guess I kind of jinxed it earlier. Oh my god, is this really the right way? Alright, it's really close, so I'm just gonna go take a look first. Wow, this is gonna be so hard to go back up later. Whoa. Wow. Oh.
That was really interesting. I feel like I found like a hidden secret paradise or something. Just gotta climb back up with this bike. I've arrived at my next accommodation. So today was kind of a short day, but I wanted to save Shirahama for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Shirahama. It's the beautiful resort town of the Kansai region. There's pristine nature, clear waters, and a ton of attractions, making this the perfect getaway destination. I only had one day to explore Shirahama, so I decided to visit two sightseeing spots. Off the southern coast of Shirahama is a naturally formed cave called the Sandambiki Dokutsu. There's an elevator that takes you down 36 meters, and you can walk around and explore the cave underneath. One side opens up to the sea, and you can see the tides roaring in as they come in and pound on the cave walls. The cave is really interesting and a great place to cool down on a hot summer day. Next is the Senjojiki rock cliffs, a wide open area full of white rock formations caused by natural erosions. The name translates to 1,000 tatami mats due to the horizontally layered rocks spreading out enough to fit 1,000 tatami mats. You can actually go down and walk around on the rocks and feel the power of nature. Lastly, I did visit the famous Shirahama Beach, but there were a ton of people, so I didn't stay for too long. And that concludes my time in Shirahama.
So after Shirahama, I came over to the neighboring city called Tanabe, and I stayed at this place called Guest House Takao. So yeah, I was able to get some rest and I'm back on the road. Today's itinerary, I'm just gonna be cycling to Mihama. Just saw this Chinese restaurant, thinking of going. You know what? I'm gonna go. I literally rode for like 3 minutes and I'm already taking a lunch break. Damn, look at that. Vinegar pork, fried chicken, Taiwanese ramen, almond pudding, some daikon, and rice. Itadakimasu. So anyways, before I got distracted by the food, what was I saying? So I'm in Tanabe and today I'm going to Mihama City, which is where my next accommodation is. It's about 40 or so kilometers, not too far, and I don't have anywhere planned to go in between. Today's kind of like a free, easygoing travel day. If I do see something interesting, I'll probably stop by. But if I don't, then I'm just gonna keep on going. And tomorrow I'll be cycling all the way to Wakayama City, where the Wakayama coastline ends. And there's a couple of places I want to go tomorrow as well, so stay tuned for that. All right, I am here. Gonna head in, get some rest, and see you guys tomorrow. Now I am back. It's now the last day of cycling through Wakayama's coastline. A lot of cicadas as usual. So I stayed the night at this town called Mihama. In that town, there's a little section called American Village, which I thought was like, I don't know, like a way to get tourists here. But turns out there's a deep meaning to it, which I'll explain once I get to a quieter place. Apparently, hundreds of years ago, the people of this town, they were really poor and they were looking for work. And so the kind of work they found was trading salmon with America, actually. The west coast of America, I guess like Seattle, Washington, Vancouver. Oh, there's a crowd. And with that, the people of this town developed like deeper connections with America, or some parts of America and Canada. Yeah, that's how this town came to be known as American Village. And now it's time to head over to Wakayama. So to get to Wakayama City, it's about 70 kilometers. And there's one place that I really want to stop by. But yeah, other than that, it's cycling the rest of the way. So yeah, today is the final day, at least for this video. It's not over yet, but I really did enjoy cycling along the coastline here in Wakayama. Just the entire way, it's just really nice views of the beach. now the day has begun. As I'm getting closer, I can already see it, and I find it interesting that it's just right there next to the street. You just casually see it as you drive by. Man, Wakayama is interesting. I didn't expect there to be like a full-on ocean park. I think that part is like a campsite. I guess you can camp here. Quite a place to camp actually. So before coming to Wakayama, I've actually seen Shirataki before. Well, not in person, but on TV. And they introduced it as like this place that doesn't look like Japan, but it's in Japan, because the white rocks make it look like it's from Greece or something. Coming here and seeing it in person, it's definitely true. That was probably like the most unique place I've seen on the Wakayama coastline. I'm glad I made the journey, and I'm glad to end it on a high note. So right now it's 12:40, and the only thing left to do now is to get to Wakayama. So I'm probably just gonna stop by somewhere, maybe rest a little bit, get some lunch, and then head to Wakayama, the final stop of the coastline. I just arrived at my accommodation. No one else is here today, so I have all my bags out. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because starting tomorrow, I'll be exploring the city of Wakayama. Alright, peace.